Okay. Good evening, fire signs, or good day or good morning whenever you get this. It's nighttime when I'm recording, but hello, hi, welcome. I'm Jess. If you've never been over to my page before, welcome. Excuse me. I'm here to share a little new moon guidance, little new moon and Gemini guidance, but whenever this reading finds you, it's timeless, so the messages are pertinent if you feel like they resonate for you. These are collective messages though, so not every message is going to hit for every person. If you want to know if this could be for you, best thing to do is to take a few deep breaths, to center yourself, check in with your inner guidance, whatever that is for you, source, the universe, whatever God, whatever label you're comfortable with, and ask if this is some guidance you're meant to receive, and if it's a yes, then have a listen. These are readings for the elementals. These are reading for all the signs done by elements. There we go, that'll work. And specifically, this reading is for my fire signs. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This is for you, for your rising, sun, moon, north node. Sorry, I'm having a little nasally bit happening tonight. I don't know why I sound all stuffy. Probably because it's hot and my house doesn't have air conditioning, so that could be it. Anyways, hot like you, fire signs. Let's dig in. I am pulling for you tonight from the Fifth Spirit Tarot. That's the back of the cards. Okay. First we have got Nine of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. In the reverse. Sorry, I showed you it upside down. So Nine of Pentacles, but reverse. We have Two of Cups. And Two of Wands. And then the shadow card at the bottom of the deck, we have got the Eight of Cups. Okay, friends, so where to start? So, and this is pertinent for a lot of us collectively. I think maybe Earth Signs reading, I talked about this as well. We are all in a big transformational time. We are all going through a big time. We're all welcoming new chapters, kind of collectively and individually. So this is a big change that's coming. And right now, you're still in the liminal bit. You're still in the middle bit, in the in-between, because you're definitely not like who you were just a little while ago. You're definitely moving towards a newer, updated version of yourself, something you're trying new things, and it's like that new version of you. I hate saying new. That integrated, evolved, next version of you. It's like right there, but it's not quite here yet. And so you're left in this kind of uncomfortable middle bit. But the reason that it's not quite here yet is that you are still deciding what it is that you want. You're still, twos are all about choices, and you have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands here. So there's still like kind of so much up in the air. I feel like you have a broad picture, kind of like a broad idea of what it is that you'd like to do, but it's you haven't spent any time like fleshing out those details or visualizing those details, or dare I say like dreaming about what those details could be, because it feels like that for so long you have been in survival mode. For so long it's like, well, I just, things are not going terribly, and that's fine. Like shit's not falling apart, that's good enough. I just want to be peaceful and content and okay and safe and stable, and that is totally understandable given your history and the shit that you've had to go through to get to the point where you are now. But it's also the rub, because it's like you don't want to ask for too much, because you like, one, you're kind of like, I don't really need all that much. I just need shit not to be fucked up. But it turns out that you can ask for much more, and you should, and you are deserving of that. It's like, it's not just, this life is not just for you to not be in danger anymore, to just be going along, just not being hurt or traumatized. It's like that part of your life, which I do want to acknowledge has been significant. It really is behind you. And while you have some residual effects and some decent amount of healing left to do for yourself, it's really time to turn the page on the feeling that goes with this chapter. It's really time to spend some time deciding, make some choices, spend some time thinking about what it is that you really do want to invite in this next chapter, as far as like things that you want to do, creativity, things you are hoping to make or build, or what you want to be involved in, and also in who you want to spend your time with. Like, what kind of relationships, what kind of connections do you want to invite in? What kind of opportunities do you want to invite in? What kind of connection to source and your own divinity do you want to invite in this new chapter? It's like, I mean, this is like a fun homework exercise for you, and I think it will be super helpful, because I really don't think you're as stuck as you think you are. We do have this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, but, and there are lots of ways to read reversals, but for me, the way that I'm reading this is it really feels just like it's not the opposite. It's just a little delay. There's usually just like a little hindrance somewhere, a little hiccup. And the reason that the Nine of Pentacles, hang on, back up. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. Nine of Pentacles represents, it's like our harvest for all of our work that we've put in. It's reaping the bounty. It's enjoying the fruits. Enjoying the fruits of your labor is the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, it's coming to you. It's just not quite here yet, and that's because it doesn't really know like what avenue to come to you through yet. Like, spending some time, even if you don't know, like, even if you don't decide, like, I don't expect you to like get out a notebook, okay, I'm gonna do this thing with this person. I mean, it's actually a great, hang on, I take that back. That's actually a great exercise to do for yourself in order to help visualize new things for yourself, and doing an exercise like that actually would really help. But it's not that those things need to come true specifically, although they probably will if you do that exercise. But it's more so about aligning with the energy of inviting in this new stuff that's going to remove this blockage. And the way that you're going to be able to align with these new choices, with your new stuff, for lack of a better word, is really coming to you through, the clue is in here in the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is a card all about leaving behind that which no longer serves us in order to follow our own instinct. You know, it's not exactly the same in this card, but the moon is in this card like it is in the kind of traditional tarot imagery. The moon represents our intuition, and they're leaving behind these cups full of things that no longer serve them in order to follow what is really calling them. And that is how you're going to align with this energy. It's like doing the thing that serves you best, and aligning with what it is that is really calling to you through your intuition, and leaving behind the things that really don't align with you anymore. And you can leave them behind with love. Like, you don't have to get to that in a second. Not everything that you cast off has to be, with anger or judgment or something negative. You can really, and it is very beneficial to let things go with love. So as you do that, you're really helping to kind of like adjust your own compass with this, and it's going to put you on the right path that is going to align you with all of this abundance that you have been building, and then it's just going to flow to you. And the reason I got excited a second ago is because the World card was right underneath this. So just an extra great confirmation, like, as you align with this, everything you want comes to you. Not just the Nine of Pentacles, not just the resources, not just the stability, but all of the other parts. Having, the World represents our integrated whole self. It is coming to the end part of it's the full circle moment. And it represents harmony and joy and balance and completion. So a really, really, really beautiful confirmation there. I love that for you. Okay, moving on. I pulled one of these Moonology oracle cards for, pardon me, each of the elements. Sorry, I get burpy when I channel, which apparently is kind of a common thing amongst some psychics, but I mean, even if it is common, it's still kind of weird, but I have no control over it. So, okay, helps if I show you the cards. All right, fire signs. We got new moon. It says a new cycle is coming. A new start, excuse me. A new start is coming. A new start is coming. Yay. Okay. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you're on target to achieve your goals. This message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles, and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now, or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Attune to the moon. I'll see it when I believe it. I'll see it when I'll believe it. Right. We are so trained to believe it when we see it, but you really need to see it. You really need to believe it, and then you'll see it. It's in the background. Okay. Additional meanings for this card. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. And then it says, the new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's the dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible, and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle, and an intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veils to other worlds. I mean, also, I love the alignment of, like, it's the new moon in Gemini reading, and you pulled a new moon card, so really aligned. I love that. And I love you guys. If this has resonated for you and you would like to share how it made sense, please feel free to leave a comment. You're not under any obligation to do that. You don't have to like or comment in order to receive the messages, but if you felt like doing that, I would appreciate it. If you have any interest in a personal reading, you can book through my website and only through my website, which is sealedinthestars.com. I do have 4 different tiers of readings available currently, so hopefully there's something. The idea is that there's something for every budget. I know that doesn't always work out to be the case, but I really am trying my best. And also, I do accept donations for pay it forward readings for others who maybe can't afford it. So if you want to donate a reading, you can always do that at any time as well. Okay. Happy new moon. Catch you guys later. Bye.